Hey, you know, we usually end up talking about buying stuff, you know.
We do.
Hey, why don't we talk about something today you don't have to buy?
Well, I love that.
You like the idea you don't have to buy?
That's
Well,
great.
hey, let's take a look at some of our rental equipment. What you
Okay.
see there, Mr. Rob?
I see a tractor. Yeah.
Nice tractor with a loader on it, man.
I know.
Yeah, you can rent that, get some gravel dumped out in your driveway, get some dirt out of there maybe. You know, if you want to just drive around the park and drive around your property, if you think it's cool, you can do that.
I could do that.
Oh, you want another one? Here's a little small one, more your size.
Yeah.
You
think I could get up there? I might need to step
Get the ladder. You have to get that ladder.
Okay, I'll
Probably.
get I'll
Just
get
have
the
that.
ladder.
You don't do that right now, Rob. I don't
Okay.
want you to get hurt.
Okay.
But there's a little nice little tractor you could get. You got a nice little brush hog, do a little weed trimming.
That's fantastic.
Oh man, look at that. What do you think that is there, Rob?
Is that a bulldozer?
No, bulldozer. Bulldozer excavator.
Okay,
But
excavator.
isn't it weird? The excavator has no teeth on the bucket. Don't you think excavator should have teeth on the bucket?
You would think so.
I wonder what they have a smooth bucket.
I don't know. We could ask
You want
him,
me
I
to
guess.
tell you? I know the answer to the question.
Already?
Yes, for cleaning out some mud.
Okay.
If you're cleaning out ditches, you want to do a nice smooth ending on it, or wanting to do so you don't have to want to dig in, make
Yeah.
some ruts. You just go nice and smooth along the banks. That might work. You got some water you found over the winter.
Okay.
Your problem might be
Okay.
able to do you pretty good on that. Hey, it looks like you got a couple different sizes, Rob.
I see a smaller bucket on that one.
Yeah, smaller bucket.
And that one has
probably-
teeth.
That one has teeth. Look
Yep.
at that. That's probably like a 24-inch bucket on that
Yeah.
one, Rob. Yeah, there you go. Not too bad. VIO 35, so you can do the normal jobs you want to do.
Okay.
And you can look at this one. This is a little bigger, manly one. Boo, boo. VIO 55. That's a little bigger. You got a little bigger jobs. You know, if you're going to do stumps and stuff like
Okay.
that, you might want to go with a little bigger excavator.
Makes sense.
Got to give you a hint on it.
Yes.
Use a smaller bucket to get them stumps out. Everybody thinks they need the biggest bucket they can get. No, get the small one. Work
it around
like
on
a
the
loose tooth. Pull it out, yeah. Works
Use a
out
string
pretty well.
too?
Oh yeah, try to make it straight. Oh, looks like we want to get up a little bit.
See, that's
We're
what
on-
I need.
Yeah.
That is what I need
Yeah,
because
that-
how short I am.
I don't think that'll drive in Walmart though for you. I just don't
Man,
think that'll give a problem.
that's probably
You might
true.
still have to have us for help on the top shelf. But anyway, then you got track loaders. Nice little Takaheuchi there. Rob, the perfect
Yes.
size for you.
Yes.
Can you get up on that without a ladder, Rob? Look at that.
Look at this.
Look, you've got a step
Just
to get
my
up on there.
size.
You could actually rent a Ventrac. And man, they got a fancy looking dandy thing on top of it.
They do.
That's probably tough cut mower, I guess. My guess is you got banks, you want to go down.
Yeah.
You don't want to get it. That's going to be tough cut mowers. It's kind of like a front brush cutter.
So how
Pretty
much do these trim? 2
These
3
trim,
inches?
Probably
or-
about anything about 1.5 to 2 to 3 inches.
Okay,
You
okay.
can mow her down, man. Look, got 4 wheels on her.
I see that.
You go on a bank, so that way you can look down on things as you're going. Pretty cool, huh, Rob? That's pretty something that you can do. Then, oh, look over here, man. They got little rollers. Reminds me of something. Rolling,
rolling.
rolling on the river. Yeah, that's what it reminds me
I don't
of.
think you want to roll that down the river.
Not really. It probably wouldn't float too well.
No, I don't think so.
But you got little 36-inch double-dart rollers. Sometimes this time of year when the ground's unthawing, stuff like that, they'll use that to kind of level things up.
Okay.
Then you got a little bigger one. If you have a little bigger area. What do you think that thing is? That thing that says RS 519 on her.
I don't know.
Looks like something for electric.
I don't think you want to put
You
that
know,
on
no,
I don't-
don't do that.
No.
Make sure you watch the wires when you're working with the excavator as well. So yeah,
That's a good
that's
thought.
going to be a little forklift. That's going to lift about 5,000 pounds.
Okay.
About 18 foot high.
So if you're building a
Perfect.
house.
You're building a house, lift up a truss, you got some weight you want to lift up, you ate too much over the holidays, that type of thing. Yeah, you can do that. And then you're looking at some bigger single drum rollers. That's a big one. That's for like big,
So
big
for my
jobs.
yard.
So that might work for your yard. So that kind
Yeah.
of gives you an idea of some of the big equipment that we have. Hey Rob, look, there's some more smaller stuff up here, more your size.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, look at this.
What
Look
is
at that.
that?
That's a funky looking bulldozer, isn't it?
It sure is. You
You
put the
think
bucket
that's a
down and
bulldozer?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Actually, that's a catacomb buggy, candy comb. That's for moving concrete. It's got rubber tracks on it. You know what's cool about that? It'll lift up and dump. You can actually go sideways and
Wow.
dump. So you can pull up beside it, dump sideways, or you can dump forward. Nice little deal.
No kidding.
Here you go. Here's what you do for your electric wire or trenching. You wanted field towel. Got about 6-inch wide trench. That one there is just a walk behind trencher. That's probably about 48 inches.
Okay.
Then you got a little smaller job you want to do. It's about 36 inches on that one. Sometimes you don't need to go the 4 full foot. And just because it's a 48 or a 36, you don't have to go 48 or 36, okay? You just go whatever you need, get your depth, make sure you look at your zoning and see what they say on that.
I'm assuming you should probably call oops when you're going to use one of those.
Very much, certainly. Call oops so they can make sure you don't hit a gas line. Because if you hit a gas line with that thing, it's nice knowing you, Rob.
I know.
Pleasantries. Don't want to do that. But yes, call oops, make sure they get you some line. Look like we got a little bit of a aerator there.
Okay.
Aerate, you know what aerating does for you?
What does it do?
Goes your yard, puts holes in it, nice little holes, has oxygen get into it. Right now, it might be just a little bit early, but nevertheless, it's something that in the spring, some people aerate, do something like that.
Helps your lawn to breathe.
Yeah, it does. Oh, look at this. We got some small skid loaders.
Oh, here we
Rob.
go.
Look at that. You can see if you get up on the back and see if you can see over top of that, Rob. I really want to see. Yeah, Rob.
What?
You're taller than I am.
What?
Oh, my. Dear Lord, please. Oh, yeah, look at that. You can get taller
never
on
know.
that. So sometimes that's for some smaller jobs. You need to move some gravel, do a couple other things on that. Oh, look over here, Rob. Hey, you got stump grinders.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know that stump that's been a pest in your front yard?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. You get that, be able to grind it, sweep it, get it down. Sometimes we'll go about 12 inches below the surface.
Yeah.
That's a 3/8-2. Okay, what's that mean, 3/8? Roughly 36-inch stumps.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to do a 95-inch stump with that. It's not going to do it. But 36 or less, probably
Okay.
do pretty well with that. Kind of gives you a little bit of an idea on that. And looks like they have some mowers.
I see that.
Mowing season's going to be here
I
pretty
know.
soon,
Can you
Rob.
believe that?
It's going to pretty soon. You'll be seeing that grass grow. You could rent a mower to you if you
could.
wanted. That's pretty impressive. Oh, here's a little dickier, smaller stump grinder. You want to do something a little bit more small.
Okay.
Pretty decent. Looks like some aerators. Pretty cool. Pretty nice little stuff.
Very nice.
Hey, Rob, look at this. There's some more stuff, man. It's like they got Homes Rental and that's why
That makes
it's
sense
called
now.
Homes Rental
Yes, it
and
does.
Light bulb.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Yeah.
It's got a little towable air compressor if you like that. Doing a little concrete job. Got a
That's nice.
gas-powered concrete mixer on that one. This and chipper. Got them branches of brush that fell down over the fall, over the winter.
Yeah.
Ice falling down. Once it gets warmer though,
Okay.
we don't want you to get cold.
No.
You can do up to like 6-inch stuff in that. Grind it right
That's
up. Make
fantastic.
nice chip-ins with it. Oh, here's a little mortar mixer. Remember?
Man.
Talked about a mortar mixer. Yeah,
Mortar
they
mixer.
got those too. And look at that. That'll enlighten you.
light up my life.
That will enlighten you. That
It
is
will.
so good.
It
Look
won't
at
make me
these.
higher, though.
You sound marvelous, by the way. That's
I don't think
wonderful.
so.
And look, we've got some more towable lifts.
Man, those
These
are
towable
sweet.
lifts, I think one's going to get you about 35 foot high. The other's
Wow.
going to get you up about 50 foot high. The biggest thing about that, you can tow it with your truck.
That's
Not to worry about
fantastic.
getting hauled in. Go to your
Man.
job site, back up, set up your outriggers, make sure it's good and sturdy. They'll also go over everything, by the way. We wouldn't want you to take any of this stuff without knowing how to run it. So most of the time, we're going to take time with you, go over it, show you how to operate it, show how to take. We can deliver if you want. We're about $2.10 a mile on smaller stuff. You get to the big semi, like the big whopping dozers, the big stuff, you might get a little more money. I think it's a per hour rate at that
Okay.
time. But like for stuff like delivering, let's say we're going to deliver that skid loader out
Right.
front. $2.10 a mile there and back for drop off, $2.10 a
not
mile
bad.
there, pick up. It's kind of what we do to kind of offset the cost for the truck and the person we're putting in it. You know that little thing you were riding on up front?
Yeah. Was that the Ventrac?
Yeah,
Is
the
that what-
Ventrac, the one
Okay.
with dual wheels on it.
Yeah.
That type of thing. We got a couple other different attachments for you on for that as well.
How many do they have?
Oh, they have quite a few. Looks like we have about half a dozen or so.
It does.
You look at it, there's an overseeder
Okay.
over there, planting grass. Puts a little slaw in it, drops grass. Looks like you got, I think that's a ballpark planter. If you're gonna try to level ground, do something with that. You
Rejuvenator.
gotta look at a towable aerator. You can
Man.
ride instead of walk behind.
I like that.
That's for not towable. Put it on there, my bad. Then you got a regular brush cutting piece right there, not the tough cut. That would be a little different. It wouldn't be for a little lesser stuff, more like
Okay.
your open fields. Then you got what they call a soil preparator. A lot of people call it a Harley
That's
rake.
what I thought.
Levels ground, gets you ready to plant grass seed on. And looks like we even got a bigger box over here doing a couple different things. There's so many different things you could do. If you get a chance, go on to Ventrac, look at all the attachments they have, and then you'll be able to call us and see if we have something available for it.
Sounds like a good plan.
It does. You know what? We showed you a couple 3-point attachments up front.
Yep.
Look, man, you can get a tiller for a 3-point tractor.
Wow.
You could get yourself a leveler for your driveway, drag it along, makes it all nice. You got this another leveler for your driveway. Some people go in there, do what they call a box blade, scrape
Right.
stuff up. Another smaller tiller. if you have a tractor yourself and you need to rent an attachment, we can even help you with that.
Seems like a fantastic option to me.
Fantastic. Another little overseeder. You want to plant a new area? Got a tractor that can haul it? If you don't have a tractor that can haul it, guess what? You can rent one.
Yes.
We can do that for you. So there's a lot of different options. A brush hog, do a 3-point brush hog. Also have a 3-point Harley rake.
My word.
Man, I'm just telling you, we can help you
Yes,
out.
that's for sure.
This is what they call a teleboom. Actually, you get that on a skid loader, called a truss boom. Put it on a skid loader, you can extend it out.
Okay.
Help put some stuff up, hanging trusses up. That's another little deal for dingoes. The dingo? Remember
Yeah,
the little
yeah,
one you
I
stood on
remember
the
that.
front? We got a little bit of a harder rake for that one too.
Oh, that's cool.
Smaller buckets. We got a little brush cutting mower for that as well. Oh, look at this. They even have a trencher for it, Rob.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, that little dingo, you can just stand on there, go around, a little bit of a grapple bucket.
Yeah.
So you want to lift up some brush, do some things. They even have a small concrete.
Oh,
breaker.
my
You
word.
got a little job you can't get into, or,
Yeah.
you know, with a big piece. That small one, to be able to break her up. Shouldn't be too bad. And then over here, looks like we have some attachments for maybe real skid loaders, the big skid
Yeah.
loaders. You got some
Tractors.
buckets for the excavators, so you have choices
Okay.
of that. You got augers, drilling holes, makes sense, right?
Right.
And that's all our augers there, different sizes. I think you have up to like a 28-inch auger. I think if you ask that huge one over there,
Yeah.
it's like a 36-inch,
Wow.
about bigger. So you got various different augers, sizes you can get, depending on what your job would call for, right?
Absolutely.
And then on a regular skid loader, coming over here, looks like I have a regular trencher too for a skid loader. Big grapple bucket, big brush, moving that up. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
It is.
Now, if you notice these grapple buckets, one's open, one's
Right.
closed. A lot of times people use the open ones for brush or trash.
Okay.
Because what happens is the dirt falls down through there.
That makes
and then you
sense.
have something loaded you can go dump, take care of.
That makes sense.
Look, big dirt preparator here.
Oh, now we're talking.
Hey, now we're talking. And then they got something called a rock hound. That's what this will be. I think it's a rock hound or a sweeper.
Yeah, I think
let's
that's
check.
what that is. Yeah.
Let's see what it is. See, peekaboo.
Oh.
Ah, it's a rock hound. Now that's another preparator for soil. If you look underneath there, you'll see some teeth.
Okay.
Basically, what you're gonna do, you go backwards with that.
Okay.
Gathers up rocks, kind of get some of the bigger chunks of stuff out of your yard, puts it in the back, and you dump it, and should be good to go.
Sweet.
With that, and then, man, they've got a tiller. You want to till your
Man.
garden up, man, with a skid loader. That's a man's
what I
tiller
think
right
I need to
there.
do there.
That's, then you got to, whoo, here you take him in Northworks right there. Put that on a skid loader. We also have a sweeper. You need
That's
to clean
nice.
off your asphalt. So what I'm saying is, not only do we have a lot of different equipment in our sales department,
Correct.
we also have lots of stuff in our rental. And look, we can even get you a trailer that you can haul it with.
Wow.
If you need to haul it, just call us. We can rent you a trailer with a piece of equipment. Make sure you're good to go. We have dump trailers, getting mulch in, moving dirt out, getting gravel, wheat. We're just an all-purpose store, Rob.
Seems like we
And
are.
you know what? Come on by. Stop by Homewood Rental and Sales in Marion, or in Sugar Creek, or in Millersburg, or in Mount Vernon. We can help you out.